Hey there, fellow Underdog entrepreneurs. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to show you how to create SOPs the easy way. Dare I say, easy SOPs. Sorry, that was my best take at a Tom Buck impression. If you haven't heard of Tom, check out his channel. All jokes aside, though, let's get clicky with it. First of all, what the heck is an SOP and why do I need them? I did a live stream. It's hard to believe it's been 2 years ago. It's crazy. I'm going to link to that up here. I did a deep dive on SOPs. You can definitely check that out. But the Cliff Notes version is this. An SOP is like a recipe for doing things at work. It tells you exactly what to do step by step to get a task done right. It's a guide that helps everyone do their job and do their job well and deliver the same results, the best results every time. If the recipe's stuck in somebody's head, aka you, the business owner, it's kind of impossible to deliver a good product or service if that person's not there. So if you ever want to extract yourself from your business, you need to get SOPs done. So let's go ahead and run through what an SOP should look like. So this right here is my SOP template. And don't worry, you can get a free copy of this in the link in the description below. So the SOP template looks like this, obviously. So I put a table of contents, make it super easy for yourself to follow, but make it super easy for your employees, your contractors, your VAs to be able to do that. So these are quick jumps that will take you straight to certain parts of the SOP. So let's start right here at the top. You can have a history. They can view the history, clicking the little 3-dot menu up here and then going to history. That way you can see when's the last time it has been changed. The table at the top here, put in the person that is in charge of this process. You want to have somebody that is in charge of seeing to it that that process gets followed. And then you also have a process expert. Those sometimes can be the same person. So just keep that in mind, but you want to have that documented. The tools that you use, we all use software in our businesses. So if you want to check out my how to manage our software tools inside of ClickUp, check out the video in the description below. And then obviously you have a date. When was the last time that this process was reviewed and updated? Then right below that, to kind of go in with the tools used, you want to have links to your tools documentation. And that can be a doc, it can be whatever you want it to be. But that is where they're going to get the how-to on using a particular app. So this SOP is not going to cover that, but you could use this template to create an SOP on how to use high level, how to use Zapier, how to use Office 365, whatever the tool is. The first section here is the setup. So here I left some questions in here that'll kind of prompt you for what to do and how to fill out that section. This process allows us to do X. What triggers the start of the process? What triggers the end of the process? So you're going to use this section right here to be able to explain what that process looks like, the whole setup of the process. The next section is the assets. Are there assets that go along with executing this process? And that could be input links from Google Drive, Dropbox, other file storage, whatever you happen to be using. Are there videos or graphics that are used to fulfill this process? That is going to be in the assets section. The next one down, and a lot of people forget about this, is what automations are reliant on this SOP. And I'm going to put a link too, because I covered that in how to track automations and how we're tracking that inside of ClickUp. So the last thing you want to do is have somebody execute a process using an automation or change an automation, and it actually breaks other things in your system. So you want to list out any automations that are used for this process. Then we're actually going to get to the actual process itself. We're going to list all of the steps needed to complete this process. And you use the toggles like I have down here to be able to explain that process, step 1, 2, and 3. Then use banners here too that call out special alerts, things that somebody wants to be mindful of as they're executing this, or better yet, before they even get started. These are the things that are some gotchas or warnings. And then you can also add videos inside of those toggles as well. So I talk a lot about that in my full in-depth tutorial on SOPs, but recommended you make it easily scannable. We started down the process of creating videos for everything. The problem is when you got to go back and edit all of those videos, you got to remember where they're at. It's a whole thing. So make these SOPs quickly scannable. Then you want to have quality control. What does success look like? So after this process is done, we have assured this result. So that's what you want to outline in quality control. And FAQs, what frequently asked questions seem to come up as people execute this. That can be, changing the process might eliminate that. But if you can think of questions that somebody may have as they're going through executing that process, do a little Q&A there at the bottom as well. So that is my quick tip and my quick tutorial on how to do SOPs the easy way. So hopefully this video helps you to see how easy that it is to have SOP mastery. And this is just a soup starter to get you going. SOPs are not set in stone. They're living documents. They breathe, they change, they morph, and that's okay. As an underdog entrepreneur, though, it's essential if you're going to get calm in your business that you have that documentation in place. If you'd like some help implementing SOPs in your business, check out the link below for either a one-on-one coaching session with me, or you can join Team Orange, which is my private coaching mastermind, where you'll get lots more coaching, training, and templates. If you're just here for the free stuff, that's okay too. Go ahead and check out my full ClickUp tutorial and all of my playlist here on YouTube. Until next time, let's get clicky with it.